So, we're back to the chaos. Just when it seemed like version 5.8 wouldn't have any new characters, the leaks changed again, and now it looks like we might be getting a new Electro support after all. But this one's different. Her name? Possibly Irive, though earlier leaks referred to her as Yennefer or Innova, which already tells you how messy this reveal has been. Save up to 25% on the current banners at lootbar.gg. All you need is your UID and server. The link is in the description. Initially, insiders were saying 5.8 would be a rerun-only patch, possibly to slow things down before the lead-up to Snezhnaya. Then, a Hydro 5-star female character was mentioned. No name, just vague info about her element and rarity. But that was quickly walked back. Multiple sources, including those known to have solid track records, later clarified that the Hydro Girl info wasn't accurate. And now, out of nowhere, we've got this Electro lady entering the scene with a reaction called Moon Electro Charge. Yeah, that's not just regular electrocharged. According to current leaks, though keep in mind the naming is unofficial, Moon Electrocharge is a special version of the electrocharged reaction, and it's tied specifically to her kit. It's not a new system-wide reaction, it's something unique to this character. So, expect it to scale differently or apply additional effects like bonus electro damage, resistance penetration, or other secondary effects triggered during her active rotation. Now let's talk about the name Confusion. The first leaked name was Yennefer, which immediately caught attention because, well, that's the name of one of the main characters in The Witcher. Not exactly subtle. Then the name Innova came out, clearly Slavic, with that Eva ending typical in Russian feminine names. So the natural assumption was that she's from Nod Cry, but leakers shut that theory down quickly, saying she's definitely not from Nod Cry. So where is she from? That's where the most recent leak gives us something more solid, the name Irive. This one is interesting. It doesn't sound Slavic at all. It actually leans more into a fantasy or French-sounding aesthetic. And the name Irive might even come from the French word rêve, meaning dream, or possibly from Erebus, the Greek deity of darkness. Either way, it seems like this character is themed around night, dreams, or the moon, which ties directly into her signature reaction being named Moon Electrocharge. And honestly, that connection feels intentional. In Genshin, character design, lore, and gameplay are always tied together. Nahida has memory and knowledge themes, Furina revolves around performance and judgment. So if this Electro character's reaction is called Moon Electrocharge, it's probably not just a cool name. It might reflect her personality, her backstory, or even how she generates her electro damage. Maybe her elemental skill creates a moon-shaped field. Maybe her burst cycles through lunar phases that affect how her support functions. We don't know the details yet, but it's definitely not random. So what does this mean for 5.8? If Irive is real, this would be a pretty big deal, especially because earlier reports said no new 5 stars were coming at all. Having her appear now, so close to Snezhnaya's rollout, would mean they're adding one last major piece before the next region. And with her being a dedicated electrocharged support, that opens up synergy with characters like Neuvillette, Yellen, Kokomi, or even Fischl, depending on how her kit scales. If she provides electro damage boosts, energy recharge buffs, or resistance penetration, she could become a staple in electro-hydro reaction teams that haven't seen strong support units lately. So yeah, what started as no new character has turned into one of the most interesting additions we've seen in a while. Irive, the mysterious moon-themed electro support, might be the bridge between Natlan's final chapters and Snezhnaya's debut. Of course, we still need to wait for the beta to clarify her full kit, animations, and whether Irive is even the final name. But the closer we get to 5.8, the more this Electro lady starts to feel like the real deal. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you like the idea of a moon-themed Electro unit? Do you think she's a good setup for the Snezhnaya arc? Or are you still hoping that Hydro 5-star rumor somehow comes true? Save up to 25% on the current banners at lootbar.gg. All you need is your UID and server. The link is in the description.